Well, hello guys. So today I am doing my makeup while I have a little chat with y'all girlies. Okay, so I want y'all to focus on what I'm saying, okay? And if you can, read through the energy uh, in your own way. You know what I mean? All right, so I speak on my own experiences and, past, present, and, the future is gonna look different. So, for the past, this is how I was, right? I used to accept men that tells me that they have a girlfriend. And who likes to hear that? No female likes to hear that a man has a woman when you're meeting, right? But then we normally turn around and still be with that guy, or and then we feel hurt and depressed and angry at the man when he is not there for us emotionally and um, time and have the time for us. We turn around and we get depressed through that because he's not giving us the time and the energy that we were actually looking for. But because we decided to settle, the outcome was very painful for us. You know what I mean? So, all right. I think every woman went through this, and you have to go through it to know. I mean, if there's a woman out there that haven't been through that, I think she got married when she was probably 14 through her parents, or her father was really strict and she was handed over in marriage to a decent man right after she turned 18. But if you are a woman, Jamaican, Caymanian, American, whatever, Caribbean, a black woman, yeah, I speak for blacks, right? So if you are a black woman and you are in the street, have you ever been in the street and you don't come from a family that is overprotective or even just protective of you, you have experienced meeting men that takes disadvantage of you and are you settled for what you didn't want with them. So yeah, this is a conversation on that, right? So here I'm going to say this. I'm going to speak my own truth. Plus, I'm going to give wisdom through what I've learned through my own experience, and what can be done, and list of things that can be done in the process. If you're either in this old situation right now, or you have been through it and you can relate, or boy, you're probably soon gone through it, go through it. All of it is there. So wisdom for everybody. All right. So first thing I have to say, right? We as women, we are very powerful, and men loves us. We are legitly the. It's like we are the milk. The cow, like a cow and its baby, its calf, and the calf is there sucking on the milk of of his mom. That's how men are with us, right? And let me just specify this: not every man is for every woman. Let me just say that just in the beginning. Your people is there. All right, so let me continue. So men, they love us, they praise us, they if that one is for you, listen, he will treat you, you will go anywhere, anyway for you. But the thing is, you shouldn't settle. If you realize that you can't settle or you will settle, then that's where you're going to get the shit end of the stick. So all right, how you level up yourself to be able to um, stand in your own power as a female woman. You have to get grounded in a sense where you don't need a man, but I'm gonna say you want a man because we all want a man, but you have to put yourself in the position that you don't need him, right? And when I say need him, meaning emotionally, financially, uh, these little things, these two, I think these are the two most important things. You have to set yourself where you don't need him in those two ways, right? You see, if you can put yourself in the position to be fed emotionally and financially for yourself, then a relationship, that man would be wanting you. And then, listen, ladies, when the man wants y'all, I don't want y'all to be like, because I have my money and da, 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 da. No, this is the perfect time for you to know, feel out what you want, and you can it's a joy. It's like having a new doll or a new toy. You can literally play with it, and then if you don't like it anymore, when we look, we used to play with dolly, and we don't like the dolly anymore. The dolly now one corner, our ear not up. When we just get it, we used to plait our ear and play with her and stuff. But then when she get old, we put her down, and then Christmas come again, we get a new dolly and we start play. So you know what I mean? This is how men are as well. Why you think they don't? Men really like when you're not interested in them. That way they can trace you. That's what they like. They like that. So you have to put yourself in a decent position where you don't need the man emotionally and financially. You see, when you X out those two, then you have the power to attract 10,000 of them. You have the power to attract 10,000 men, and you can choose, refuse, and do what you want. But you see, when you are depending on them financially and emotionally, that's where you are going to be treated with disrespect. You're going to get stressed. You're going to be depressed. You're going to be on the phone texting and hungry because him not text me back. Or not text me back. Oh, God. Listen, I've been through it. Me tell you, the reason why I can't make that video here, me got through it. Me used to send texts, like long text. You see, that's why I don't like this and that. You see, this is what happened and whatever, whatever. I used to go into my feelings. I used to get into my feelings, and I remember doing it with a particular guy. And listen, was my whole life, people. That's why I had to change my life, because I was the one chasing niggas, and I'm not afraid to say that because I ain't doing it anymore. So, I can speak on it, and um, I used to be like in my phone and where are you? And one thing I used to do too, that we are going to touch into that soon. I don't want to break this. So I used to be in my phone and I used to be like, where, do this, that, and stuff. Sometimes he doesn't even reply. Sometimes him take maybe hours to reply or days. And I never used to read into these things to say this man is not giving me the full interest that I need or desire or whatever. I wasn't even thinking about those things. I just know that when he answered, I used to feel better. You know what I mean? So him literally make me hang myself, and then when I'm nearly dead, him come back and lift me up, and then he make me hang myself again. So it basically, that was happening in my life, right? And um yeah, so these things I realized, ladies, and there's three things I want to really talk about. Like everything is just coming up on me. Like, speak, girls, speak. So, uh, that was one of the things that used to happen. If you're someone that is going through those things now, the best thing for you is it's gonna be painful for you to just stop texting, because I've been there. When you stop text, they're gonna come back, and you probably feel like they come back because they want to start something. They're good now, so whatever, we should be good now, but it's gonna happen again. I'm telling you, and you don't want to keep repeating that cycle. You want to get out the cycle. This is a time that is telling you that you need to focus on yourself, because once you're focused on yourself and you get to love yourself, then you're going to attract the right men that are going to come and chase you. And this way, you're going to be able to be in your feminine power, and just be who comes. If you have a conversation, whatever, they can always look for men that can teach you something, that can give you wisdom, that can not do things for you, but I mean, help you with stuff. Like if you're a really, really feminine woman, and you're used to having big boxes or things that you need to lay for, you maybe have a yard that you need shave with or whatever, say, hey, this is what I can you do this for me, please? I would like, just speak to him in your own tone. I don't know what you're gonna say, but yeah, you call, and he helps you with those things. But if you're gonna be like, my rent due and them stuff, the man I gonna treat you accordingly. And I don't know, say that not pretty. Them something they're not pretty when you have to depend upon them for that. Men is providers. So when if your rent due, if he's your man and him love you, you don't have to ask him. You're gonna get an envelope. Yeah. So um we need to understand that men are not obligated to feeding us or giving us things. If you want to give him your pum pum, um, you made a choice. You made that decision. If it is that your intention was to get things from him, what you need to do is to make it clear. Well, I'm giving you my pum pum because, but when you give him your pum pum, him just feel like say you like him, and just have fun, and it's pleasure, because sex is a different level. Sex is literally something very spiritual that people need to take more serious than how they just make it be a loose thing where you just meet somebody and skin out your front, and them fuck you, and you're gone. That's where the pain comes from. That's where a lot of stress and depresses in the world, through those things, because y'all don't make your truth be known, or make or speak on it. You just jump and expect mind into read your mind, but everything else you use your mouth. You're supposed to speak, like speak. Yes, we have telepathy. We are telepathy human beings, but are you tapped into that power? Are you tapped into that? If you're tapped into that, then you can, when you're fucking him, then you can send that message to him, and he will know what to do if he's tapped into, so um I mean, ladies, the next thing I'm going to tap on, right? We tend to want to be jealous of men that have their woman. And I'm going to use myself as an example again. So, whenever I had met this guy, right? And he told me that he has a woman, and immediately, me being so childish, whenever he said like, can I see you, or he wants to fuck or whatever, I used to say, go ask your woman. Or if he wanted anything, I said, go ask your woman. Wait, why you ask me? But then one day when I started to eat, I was like, you know what, a man can have his woman and want to be with me. That's fine. um what I would just have to understand, and he too would have to understand, that okay, there are certain boundaries that we're not allowed to pass, and if we're going to be together, it would be where he has respectfully, and we make it very clear that our relationship is different from his personal relationship that he already has. Like, I don't want to be a part of it. I don't want to know about it. I don't want to hear about her. I don't want to, she doesn't exist. But our friendship is on a different kind of level. And I can't see him as my man because him already have a woman. But the relationship, it doesn't mean we can't have a relationship, but we have to establish that boundary to say this is what we are going to do, this is what we are doing, and it must be a purpose. Because I'm not getting in any relationship without a purpose. It has to has a purpose. So uh establishing that with him is something that I realized that I could have done, right? And this is what you can do too. So if a man says he has a woman, don't give him your all. Don't give him oh, this is my man. No. If it is that you guys can keep on a level of friendship, I mean, if sex is involved, you know that it's not you own him, because he already told you. If he had eyed it, that's different. But he told you, so you don't expect or you know, uh, demand anything more than what y'all have already come to terms and agreement with. And y'all need to understand that everything in this life with men, everything is business. You just have to see it like that. It doesn't mean it's a money exchange of business, but your energy itself, your presence itself, you don't own your body, it's God that is operating you. So you have to know how to operate and co-create and coexist with other human beings to get what you want and to give as well. So you have to know this, right? So uh the next thing I would like to touch on. So that's it. If this is point number two. If you meet a man and he tell you that he has a woman, then that is what you need to do. The first one that we touched on is that you need to put yourself in a position emotionally and financially before you try to pull in men. The third one that we are touching on is, I think this one is kind of big, and this is just not. This is more like a girl code. Listen, please don't go out there hating on the man woman. Please don't, because you know who she is, you immediately hate on her. Another thing, if you know that he used to be with someone else, that automatically means you don't like her, you don't even know her, and that is ex. Those things you don't do. Like, girl code, cool. So these are things that we need to do and need to think about, because we're out here hating on each other without even knowing each other. Like, this is what we need to start doing, ladies. If if a man has his woman, and you see her or whatever, go and say hi. Go and talk to her. I mean, or even to go deeper, um, ask him to introduce y'all, and y'all sit and y'all talk. And what women want from men more? What are you guys with a man for? You're with a man because of protection. Well, that's why I would be with a man. For safety and protection. Um, the other thing is, I wouldn't say money, but some girls are with men for money. So the ones that are with men for money, it is easy for y'all to really go introduce yourself to the girl, because guess what? If you and the girl have the same mentality, you can say, yo, babes, yo, this man is a provider and him provide for you. I'm like that. So here what? Me like him and you love him, or me love him and Toa will love him. Make Toa we treat him good and make him him can bring in and provide for Toa we. Then you eat. Why you eat? Why we hate for each other? We don't need for do that. And that's why we separated out there in the world, because we are hate because another girl of the man. And really and truly, if you get to love yourself, I think a woman when I love themselves want to fight over man. Because if you get to really know who you is, that no matter to you. Like man, you don't even want one man if you really know who you are. So um don't get distracted or hate on another woman because she's with a man that you are with or you find out or whatever. So that's another thing, right? Um, Men, I'm not speaking mostly to the men, but men normally likes when I think they would love the idea of having more than one woman and the woman is okay with it, but because they know we are such a jealous species, they don't tell us the truth most of the time. Choose to tell us lie because they feel like we would be more okay with that and stuff like that. But if we can come together in the sense of um, understanding, I think we will pretty much be existing in a very different kind of world. And woman have to see woman on the street where them they even know, cause some woman, walk and them see a girl will look good, and she probably has said to herself, say, "Me no want my man see that the girl there." She probably a walk with her man and she start watch the girl because she has say. But no need for do that. Them something then it's not cute. And not even that it's cute, it just shows you that you're not secure with the man, and that even makes it easier for someone like me to take him away from you. So, women, start to be more secure with yourself when it comes on to men. And next thing, like, remember that you are the prize and you are the feminine woman. And I am only able to speak this way because I'm stepping into my femininity. And my experience is what I speak on to kind of let go of my old past of who I was and what I used to believe and act out in the world, So now for me, when it comes down to men, I prefer to have men that I respect and not love because I'm in love with myself. So I would prefer to have relationship with men that I respect and that respects me, more than men that I love, because men that I loved in the past, they took everything from me, like my heart and my soul. So I prefer to be with men that I respect over love, because my love is for me now, and I'm loving that. I love myself, and hey, I'm okay with myself. I'm happy with me. So if a man wants or chooses to love or respect me, hey, I'm open to it. But I'm okay with myself. And that's a good place to be, and that's where I want every what I wish that for every woman to be into a place where they are okay with themselves and they don't have to be fighting, stressing, being depressed over men giving their body away for nothing, and just doing those things. Like the time y'all take doing those things, invest the time in bettering yourself. Start reading, doing the things that feminine woman does. Read, go to the beach, sit by yourself, listen to music, dance, create, draw, paint, write, journal. These things. Do your makeup. Do something that is feminine. Do things that self care, breathe, meditation, yoga. Think, indulge in things that is feminine, indulge in things that will make you better. That way you will pull the man. But if you keep chasing them, you're going to keep getting used men. because they do exist, right? You're gonna get, and use men can mean anything because they're gonna use you, right? And then they're already used out as so much. So you don't want to have those men. And listen, let me tell you something, ladies. You're not done. You're not. Even if you had 100 men before, nothing is wrong with you. If your vagina is big, nothing is wrong with you because I'm sure you will attract someone who fits perfectly in that big vagina. So nothing is wrong with you. So I don't want y'all to sit and that and indulge in those things and things of society and words of that and kill yourself through what they are saying or projecting onto you. I want y'all to have faith in yourself, believe in yourself, and know that you all are strong and beautiful and you're very spiritual because you're the spiritual, the men are the human, the physical men, and you are really a spiritual woman. So you can tap into that, heal yourself. And guys, healing is needed to for you to step out of what you once knew. It is needed. So I don't want you to wake up one day and say, "Oh, I changed my life." You have to wake up one day and say, "I'm ready to heal." And then when you're starting to heal, it takes months, it takes years. But once you're focused on the journey, uh, pretty much months and years is like days. So um, yeah, I want all ladies to start focusing on themselves because you play a very important role in this whole collective. And I want y'all to see yourself on higher spectrum of life because you're beautiful beings. You're not like me. I'm not like you. You're not like her, and her is not like she. You know. But that doesn't mean that you're not beautiful rose. You are a beautiful rose. You're a beautiful petal. And you need to see that. You need to understand that you are beautiful, you know. And you don't have to be in competition with other women or be like, make you inferior of anything. I want you to be confident. I want you to know that, oh, this is me, I'm in my body, and I am free to express who I am. I don't have to act like her and stuff. And I think this is one of the number one thing that's why we are separated as women, because we're in competition, because I can pose like this and you just be like, you feel like me better than you. No, you can do it too, but don't follow me. Just follow your intuition, how you feel for pose. You feel for pose like, just do what you have to do. You can pose like, but don't feel any kind of way because um, I pose better. I don't even look at it that way. So get out the competition and start focusing on yourself. And when it comes on to these men, please, ladies, is either you're gonna be a team player or you're just gonna not settle, or you're gonna find or make your own man, or you simply stay single, but don't hate on your fellow sister or want to destroy her because she's fucking with and not a man that you are fucking with. That's not the code, girls. We're supposed to live better than that, and that's what we need in the world. We need more unity with females. It's required, and we're supposed to be cheering for each other. So let's do more. Let's dive into 2 more minutes. I wanted this old video to do for my own makeup, but I don't want it too long, so it might cut off too soon because it's actually at 30 minutes already. So um, this is this is my uh, little talk. It's called Unfold. This is my podcast, and I speak on many things: relationship, uh, girl code, sex, anything that helps us to look at life at a different perspective while unfolding what is and what we want to see evolved through visions and words. So, uh, I believe this is it, and I will see y'all on another episode where I continue to talk about my experiences with men and how I changed my life from the destructive way of settling with men that only gave me stress and eye water and drain my energy. Uh, what else? A lot of tears. Did I say that before? Um, and just drain the fuck out of me as a woman, and I deserve to be pampered, treated like a princess. I deserve to be worshipped and praised and be gifted with many things because I'm the altar. I'm an altar, so I'm supposed to be worshipped and praised and be given things. So this is how I see myself, and this is a big change for me, and this is how I change my life when it comes on to dating men that are emotionally unavailable to me as a feminine woman, a feminine dating feminine men that are not masculine, that is required for me to be crying over them and chasing them and stuff like that and asking for things. So I had to change my life from all of that. And I know that a lot of you all are victims out there in this present moment, going through all of those things just the same. And the only way for you to change it, I know it is not the easiest thing. It's not easy because every time you leave, you realize you keep going back. And listen, some of these guys are out here tying y'all because you fuck good and your presence and your energy is good for them. It feeds their ego, so they like it. So they tie y'all. So that's why sometimes you feel like you want to leave. You're so stressed, but you can't leave. But you have the strength at all time to pick up yourself and leave. You have that power. All right, and this is where I come in with my videos to show y'all that you literally have the power. Because me, when I think no woman go through when me go through with man, more than me. Well, maybe there's some, but I think my situations were pretty not nice. So um, yeah, I want y'all to know that you can get up, pick yourself up today, no, not tomorrow, and don't take it as a joke that the boy had this and the boy had that. No, 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 no. You're gonna regret it 3 years from now, because you're gonna be like, what was I doing? Like, ew. And I'm sure you hear this before from someone else. And I am doing it now because I did hear it years ago. And see, I am sitting here doing it now. So um, I know it's hard because sometimes the sex is good, sometimes they might take care of you. But you have to stand for yourself for what you really want. Write down the things that you want out of life or with a man. And if them not provide the way there, you leave. You don't stick around. You leave. All right, ladies. Anyways, this video or this conversation is going to have a part two where we can dive deeper, and I hope this message resonates with at least one person, and you can find the power and the strength to really pick yourself up and leave, because you deserve better. I'm saying it. You deserve better. You deserve good. You deserve greatness. I say it in a 5 different ways, and I hope you understand. Because you deserve better. All right, queen. All right, princess. Let me call you nice things. Nobody make them trick you with the nice words. Me can't call you saying, princess, beautiful girl. You know that you're beautiful and you're special. And I want you to see that inside yourself and not just men seeing it in you. I want you to treat yourself like you're special, okay? Because you're very sweet. And I love you. So treat yourself like you're somebody today. And not because you have been with 100 men before means that you're nothing or a nobody. Or not because someone knows a secret for you means that you're a nobody or you're nothing. You can decide to change your life today. You can decide that, listen, okay, this was my past. Now this is my future. This is my present. You can decide that. No one else can. You just literally have to let go who hold you back in these ways, who think of you in these ways. Let them go and step into the new person that you wanna be, because you are you and you're unique. That's it in society. Like, many people is stuck because they believe that the past have them by the throat or by the foot, where they can't move and to step into who they really want to be. So them just wallow into what was. But I'm telling you, girl, you can change that status quo, because right now a nigga can't play with me. Play with what? Play with what? Ah, even if it happened, even if a 3 weeks ago or a month ago, we do something, and me ready for say, all right, no man now play with me, me's a badass and me worthy and whatever. Even if I yesterday and me today me decide for say, I saw me I change my life now. I saw me I run it now, and I saw me mean. That's what I mean. And I'm not gonna let, because I did you last week, you're gonna say, oh, you're still at this and you're still at that and you love me and you don't run down me, and oh, that girl, she'd always run me down and she always text me, I'ma treat her like this. And now listen what them want to say. That's why them come for do what them a do, because them know say you have the power to step up. So them did want have something over you for hold you back. But women, as I said, you have the power to make the decision right now. So if you have sex with him last night or yesterday or last week, you still have the chance and the opportunity now to change. So my name is Oxygen, and this is my podcast, Unfold, and I see y'all on the next episode. Love and light. Mwah, mwah, mwah.